Hey, good morning. I am totally exhausted. I stayed up all like 24 hours, but I didn't work on this 24 hours. I worked on it a good chunk of probably 10 hours. But, anyways, I don't know. It seemed like 10 hours. But the floor is done. I used Mod Podge. I put one coat of Mod Podge on so far. I still have to go back and do more. And down here on the edges, I am going to sand that so I could get more of a straight edge. It's not too bad now, but I want to sand it and just like this area. Let me show you right here. I want to just neaten that up a little bit more so everything is a little bit more flush. I hope you can hear me and I understand what I'm saying. I'm totally exhausted, but it was well worth everything, every bit of it. Stand up and getting this done. What I love about this floor is, oh man, you can see the lines right here, a little here, and you see that it's staggered. It is my first time ever doing a floor like this, and I took my time because I didn't want anything lumping up, bumping up, sticking up, looking rough. Now over here in the corner, this is the only area. Let me move this table, this little stand. This is the only area back here because I had to reshape some things because it wasn't a straight line. It was more on an angle coming over to this wall, and then it was a slight angle coming back up. Because again, the dollhouse is not perfect. No house is perfect. I don't care how much you pay for it. Period. Dot dot dot. And what does it matter? At the end of the day, you're not taking anything with you. Just enjoy the ride and do good to others. So, anyways, again, you can see some more lines back here and how close every little tile I pressed to make sure I got it as close as possible. And back here on the wall here, I did use a little bit of wood filler because I noticed one of the sticks was not close enough, but that's not a big deal. But I'm just letting you know that's what you can use too. And then that's pretty flush. Anytime you see little areas like that, I mean, it's not a real house. It's not like a bug is going to crawl up from the basement in that gap. But if you want to use wood filler for even little areas like this, then you could do what you want to do, right? So, put that little homemade stand there. It looked like something from back in the day when I was growing up. The guys would make shift things like that while they sat outside to work on their cars, and they may play cards or put their beer can or their cup of ice water on there, just to have a table. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna keep it. I don't think I need it necessarily. I might cut it down and use it as like a plant holder or something. Who knows? Or I can always fill it in too. You never know. You might see it again, but in a different shape. If you do, I'll tell you. So when I decided to, I want you guys to know, let's see here, the doors for these cabinets. I am going to find a knob. I am not sure. I'll know it when I see it. But I need a knob. And I'm thinking something along the lines of a glass bead. Sorry for my finger. A glass bead that's going to go in this upper corner where I could just pull it out, and then close it. And I'm sure by now also you guys have seen the hinges. I had these, I've got, I don't know, I got quite a lot of hinges, packs of hinges. You can see they're gold right in there in the middle, right up in the, let's see if you can see that a little closer. Up in the, in the door, in between the door. And I got an idea from another person who does doll houses, and trying to think of what her name is. I'll mention her in another vlog because I really like watching her a lot. She's really good, very educational, and she, her dolls, she makes clothes that are more like Victorian style, and she does exceptional, and she tells the stories and everything. And but I will, like I said, I'll make sure that I remind you guys when I was talking about the hinges. I'll mention her again because that's where I learned from her. I was trying to get the hinges on to doors, front door, the initial front door that you see in this room, which is, and excuse this room, I know it looks turbulent, but this room where you see the firm door, that door, I really tried to use the hinges for the first time, and I didn't have anything to insert the little tiny screws. And so I gave up on that, and I used another way to open and close the door that I learned from another dollhouse maker, which is to use a piece of tape. But these are the hinges right here in this little bag, and there are little tiny, not screws, but nails. And this, you could see some at the bottom of the bag, right there. And so, yeah, these are hinges. But I learned watching one of the dollhouse makers and our doll makers. I learned how to use glue, and this is my first time doing that too, and I like it a lot. And let's see, you can see the shelf. Oh, sorry about that. You can see the shelf. The shelf is pretty much done, but I always say it's gonna be touch-ups. All right, I'm almost done because I'm tired. Been up, like I said, I've only had maybe an hour, 2 hours thus far of sleep. I want to show you something. This is up here, but it's not stuck up here. The reason why this is up here is because I'm gonna set it up. That is some type of paper with sparkles and all that. But the reason why I purchased it is because I wanted some type. I thought about marble, but then I said no, because I have the black and the wallpaper. And that is going to be in some areas of the kitchen. I love it. It's just beautiful, I think. It's got like an old fashioned kind of look, but still I'm going to use it in an updated kind of way. And notice, because I did not put, when you look here, I did not put it entirely over all the walls, just in this section, and in that corner the fridge is going to go, and then along this wall where the window is, the kitchen table and chairs, which I have to figure out if I'm making that and how I'm going to make that as well, or am I going to have to purchase. So, and when you see this again, this kitchen, you'll see the new refrigerator as well. But this is again why you see the sparkles. Isn't that beautiful? Wait a minute, get this going clear. Look at that. It's like stars. And it reminded me of, I think it's granite that has this type of sparkle to it. I think it's granite. And so yeah, that's how you're going to see me use that in the kitchen. I do want to build an island, and yeah, so I'm going to build an island somewhere in this kitchen as well, and I'm going to be using granite top on that island as well. It's just so pretty. But just want to show you, kind of give you guys an update. Let me get this flat. And that's just, again, this, I just wanted to see how it looked. That's a piece that I just cut out I gotta cut out a longer piece. Yeah, so anyways, that is the floor, and I hope that you guys really like it. I hope that you guys think that it looks great like I do. And look at that. Wow. If I didn't know no better, I think I was looking at my floor in a home, and like it just looks so real. I guess this is all my years of watching people build and doing a little building alongside people, helping them with their projects and working with licensed people that do this type of work. I think this is, and also again, I contributed to watching other people who build doll houses and make dolls. And it just really helpful. And this is how I learn. And this is how, if you are interested in these things, I'm sure you're learning and sharing the same. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you where I am at this point. I'm going to go out from here, and I'm going to go step around and look through the window now. You can see at a distance, and you can see the floor at a distance, and the cabinets, and how that looks. So that is how the kitchen is looking right now. And again, this window that I'm peering through is going to be the bay window. And when I say bay window, in case you're new and you're just now watching this, this is the bay window for upstairs right here that I made. I still have to do the outside paneling, well, the siding, because I have to do the windows first before I do the siding. But right now, I have one window, and the siding that I'm referring to is this yellow. I also put each one of these wood panels up here for the siding and built the flower boxes. So that's what I'm saying when I say siding. That's what I'm referring to, in case you're just watching this for the first time. And that's another view of the house. And the roof, the shingles I have to finish putting up, because too, on the back end of the house, I haven't went all the way up and put the shingles, because I want to still put a skyline, or open this up right there so you could look down into the dollhouse as well. And that's the upstairs room, so you can see what the bay window looks like. And that's what I have to build, and I have to make for the downstairs. It takes a lot of work, but it's worth it. The framing, I just made it off of memory and watching people build, and basically making sure that I supported it so that it'll last, hopefully, for many decades, along with the dollhouse itself. So hopefully, maybe even longer than me. Who knows? Another 40, 50 years it'll be here. So anyways, again, that's the kitchen, and that's the floor. You can see the edges to the far right, and how I have to bring that together to get it straight. And I hope you all like it. And I hope you all have a great, wonderful Thursday. And enjoy this weather. Stay safe. Make sure make sure you're taking your vitamins, because the weather is flip-flopping. We're in that season. All right. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon again. Bye.